Washington, D.C. is probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. The architecture, the people, just the essence of America. How's the market over there? How are things going for you guys?
Our market is feeling a little bit of the slowdown like you see across the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
We're no different. Washington is very unique in the sense that because it is the seat of the federal government, things keep trucking, even when other markets kind of see real big downturns. The other thing to kind of keep in mind for our market is that there are there's markets and then there's submarkets. So if you're inside the Beltway, it's one story. If you're outside the Beltway, it's another. But for the most part, things are trucking. We're not seeing, 20, 30 contracts on a listing. We're seeing maybe one or two. Buyers for the first time are being able to get some contingencies in on their contracts, which I think is good for a healthy market.
Agreed.
So negotiation skills are needed again. The ability for sellers to be realistic is certainly needed again. So welcome back to normal is what I like to say.
Isn't it such a great thing? I think it's a positive thing.
I'm right there with you. The insanity of, basically the last decade, but the last couple of years in particular, post-COVID, was a little bit ridiculous with all the pent-up frustration and buyers doing crazy things. So yes, I am a big fan of the normalcy, which has been injected back into the market.
You've been in the business over a decade. Where are you seeing this market going? What is your anticipation of what's going to happen in 2023 for real estate?
I think depending on what the Fed does, and I do expect a few more rate increases again to try to get inflation under control.
Agreed.
But I have this conversation on a daily basis. So you and I kind of deal with the same kind of segment of the population. So within our group, I tend to do all of the luxury part of it. Mm-hmm. Trevor deals with, move up buyers and first time home buyers. But in the luxury component of the market, it's not interest rates that really dictates what we see in our market. It's more the stock market. So if you don't feel as wealthy as you did the day before because you've lost significant wealth based upon the stock market, then that changes your buying habits. But I do believe over the course of 2023, Americans in general are going to get used to the fact that interest rates are truly where they need to be. Mm-hmm. A healthy market is with interest rates somewhere between 4 to 6%. Money has been cheap for too long, and Americans have become accustomed to something that wasn't natural. I bought my very first house at 8.5%. So when I hear people talking about interest rates today, it's not really representational of where we've been as a country over a very long kind of view. And so they're still in a really good place. And again, it's what I say often to people, which is money shouldn't be free. And it's been free for a very long time.
But as far as luxury buyers, luxury sellers, do you feel like that market is going to get hit anywhere near the same or?
No, I don't. And you and I both know this, which is luxury is different things to different people. Mm-hmm. And markets have different luxury kind of price points. So in our market, the luxury kind of number for Bethesda Chevy Chase is probably 2.5 million plus. Yeah. In Northern Virginia, it's probably 2.2 million plus. In DC, it's probably a hard 2.5 and plus. And those buyers, generally speaking, aren't as affected by interest rates. I do expect things to slow down. I do, inventory is rising in our market. I think it's rising in every market.
Sure.
So the opportunities for different things. We have a lot of new infill construction that will hit the market in spring of this year.
Yep.
So in terms of buyers having a little bit more choice and luxury and being able to get some things, I expect the economy as it relates to the luxury buyers to be very healthy in spring of 2023.